So if you're cooked for computer science, make sure you watch this video in its entirety. I'm going to be going through a 2-week plan that you can follow, the topics in order that you can go through and revise and get that grade 9. And if you're already on a grade 8 or grade 9, well done, and stay consistent because you don't want to fall off at the end. So make sure you do my predicted paper. Let's dive straight into the revision plan. So here's the 2-week revision plan I want you guys to follow. This is the topics that I want you to go in order. So week starting Monday, I want you to focus on 1.2, which is memory and storage. I keep banging on about this, but this topic is worth over half of paper 1. So make sure you know how to do it. So the way I want you to revise is that I understand completely that you have 7 or 8 more GCSEs, including computer science. But all I'm saying is that if you do revise, do these topics, yeah? Because otherwise, you're going to miss out on key marks. So, day 1, I want you to focus on 1.2 memory storage. This includes 1.3 units, so conversion between gigabytes, megabytes, petabytes, all of that. You gotta know. 1.2.4, which is data storage, which is basically your how to convert between hexadecimal, binary. Be comfortable in that, and you can do that in your dreams. And compression, which is just lossless and lossy. Also, in data compression, you also have your sampling as well. This is a big topic, but realistically, you should be able to go through this in an hour. It shouldn't take you less than an hour. And the way that I want you to revise is at first, if you already know how to do some things, just blurt it down. Write it down in your paper. And the things that you get wrong, write in a different color. And then go through my topic wise exam and write the definitions down of the ones that you got wrong. This is the best way to revise. So use Seneca for the notes, as well as maybe if your teacher has given a textbook to revise, like a CGP book or something, use that. Then day 2, we continue on with 1.2 because it is a massive topic. So now we go on to the memory side of things, which is primary storage, which is RAM and ROM, and your secondary storage, which is the hard drive and hard disk. Many of you should be familiar with this, so it shouldn't take you, again, less than, let's say, 45 minutes to go through this topic. Now, third day, we come on to networks, and what I want you guys to focus on is network and topologies. This includes client-server, peer-to-peer, LAN, WAN, and the structure of the internet. So the difference between www and the internet. And this is a larger topic again, but this should maybe take you about 45 minutes to go through. And wireless and wired networks as well as protocols, this should take you another 45 minutes. So ideally 1.5 hours on networks. It's like some days you're going to spend more in the gym, some days you're going to take less. It's a similar thing to. But if you want a grade 9, you want a 6-pack, you're going to have to put in the work, unfortunately. So I've created this timetable to help you, so make sure you use it. Again, you can find this in my website, so go check it out. 1.4 is network security. Most of them are pretty common knowledge. For example, phishing, when you get like an email or something. Educate yourself on what is a real website, what is a fake website. Look for the HTTPS, secure. Look out for dodgy scam emails. This is the type of thing that we're looking at here. And maybe some of the threats such as DDoS attack or SQL injection. Some of those might take you some time, but this one is not that bad. Trust me. 1 hour you should be able to go through this topic. Then we come on to operating systems. This is a slightly larger topic, but again, I want you to focus on the operating systems. So why is memory management necessary? And also utility software, so drivers and all of that. So Friday again should take you 1 hour to go through this. Now Saturday we come on to the CPU. I've left this last because it's only worth around 8 marks in the actual exam, and last year's paper didn't even have that, so there you go. So make sure you know your CPU, MDR, MAR, PC, accumulator, what registers are, what cache is, what von Neumann architecture is. All of that you gotta know, as well as embedded systems. We've always seen a question, it's a 2 marker, but still make sure you know your embedded systems. Then Sunday, just quickly brush over your legislations as well as ethical issues, legal issues, privacy issues. This is always going to be an 8 marker, which I'm going to actually go through how you can model and answer in the exam. So stay tuned for that. Then we come on to week starting 8, which is next week. On Monday, I want you guys to do the paper 1, predicted paper 1, using everything that you've learned last week. Just do this paper in exam conditions. And the things that you get wrong, make a list of it. And when you start revising for it after this whole week, then you know what to prioritize. I think that's the best way to learn. So, and don't cheat yourself at the end of the day. You're cheating yourself then. So Tuesday, now this comes on to paper 2. A lot of you guys find paper 2 very difficult, which I do see why. Is because your programming fundamentals are not strong. Hence why we're going to be spending 2 days on programming. So I want you guys to first do 2.2.1, which is programming fundamentals. This goes through data structures, programming constructs, as well as arrays and file handling as well. A video on file handling is coming shortly, so stay tuned. And if you're struggling, watch my video again. It goes through everything you need to know. This is something that I wish I had, which I'm just giving to all of you for free. I would appreciate that you actually use it and get those grade 9s. If you're struggling, watch the video. Also goes through advanced techniques and data structures as well. Tuesday is all about learning. Now, Wednesday, we're going to be practicing. There's going to be 15 questions in the booklet and ranging from easy, medium and hard. Ideally, you want to do maybe not at least 15, but at least 10. So pick and choose the easy ones, pick and choose the medium ones, pick and choose the hard ones. And make sure you can do them comfortably. And yeah, make sure you practice. It's a skill again. Once you get taught it, you have to apply it in order to get better at it. It's like maths. You can't just waffle on about it like English or history or something like that. So make sure you practice. Wednesday is all dedicated about practicing. Now, on Thursday, now that you've learned some of the fundamentals in programming, now you'll find that algorithms is much more easier to understand, as well as the code for it. So searching and sorting algorithms. This is binary search, linear search, bubble sort, insertion sort, merge sort. Everything you gotta know how to do. This means including the code, which you can find on my older TikToks, as well as Seneca Learning, as well as past paper exams that have small code snippets of it. Then we go on to flowcharts. So for example, try and attempt, you can find the flowchart, what each thing means on the specification. So make sure you know what the symbols mean and try and have a go at like one of the questions from my topic-wise exam pack. And computational thinking. This means algorithmic thinking, abstraction and decomposition. These are the 3 main ones you gotta know. This again should take you maybe 1.5 hours because it is a longer topic. But paper 2, you have to focus on it. You can't just get away with getting grade 9 in paper 1 and getting grade 2 in paper 2. Make sure it's balanced. Friday, producing robust programs. This includes defensive design as well as testing. So these ones are pretty new, but try and have a go at the topic-wise questions. And 2.4, Boolean logic. So make sure you know your AND gate, NOT gate, OR gate, and your truth tables for all of them. Again, I've made a video going through 3 of them, so go check it out and make sure you know how to combine them as well. Again, use my topic-wise exam pack to focus on that. Know the difference between assemblers and compilers, difference between high level and low level. Again, use resources online, there's plenty. And also your ID, make sure you know your difference between features that help debug the code and features that help write the code. There are two separate categories which you must know. So make sure you focus on that. And Sunday, predicted paper 2. Make sure you go through it. It'll be ready in time for Sunday. Don't worry about that. But I want you guys to please focus on this and revise accordingly. These are the topics you need to focus on. This is a 2-week plan. So if you can't do it in the Easter holidays, maybe try once Easter's over, but then you're going to have your school. So how are you going to balance this? So use these topics, use this revision timetable. I'm giving all of this information for free for you guys. So help me out and revise, yeah? I want every single one of you to be happy when you get that GCSE results and you see that you did well in computer science and in all of your other subjects. So yeah, hopefully you find this useful, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.